The balloon has always been a pretty solid win condition, but recently it has been even stronger, and it is now by far one of the best win conditions in the game. And I think the reason why is because now there's so many people running the balloon inside of giant decks. Before it was just in lava, but now you're literally seeing it combined with the giant, which is honestly pretty crazy to think because giant balloon was a combination we saw in 2016, 2017, like OG Clash Royale. So the fact that it's back now and in the meta is pretty wild to think. And then the wizard with it too on top of all that, it's just kind of hard to believe that this is the meta we're seeing now. So this guy's probably running a giant deck himself here because we see that he's got the Fisherman, the Wizard, and the Void, and the Void just pairs insanely well with the Balloon too. I think that's another reason why it's even stronger. I was checking on API, I think there was like literally 40 people running the Balloon in the top 200, which is pretty insane. I mean, it just goes to show how much stronger it is now. Now, unfortunately, this guy has a lot of air counters. He's got the Little Prince, the Wizard, the Void. We're going to have to work our way around that. And then, of course, the Evo Wizard. We're going to void that. Hopefully, he's not able to protect it. He might be able to. Yeah, he's going to go Fisherman, but I don't think he's going to be able to play a Giant in front of that. I could be wrong. Yeah, because, I mean, Fisherman Wizard, that's 8 Elixir, so I had a feeling he wasn't able to afford a Giant, which is really good, because if he was able to, that could have been potentially a scary push. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Giant and Loon here, because his Fisherman is out of cycle, and his Wizard is also out of cycle, so he's got a couple air cards I don't have to worry about. The only thing is, though, is that he still has the Night Witch, as well as the, yeah, the Little Prince. This guy honestly has a ton of air counters, which is pretty obnoxious. We're going to have to go Wizard here and try to make a comeback. That's not a great situation for us. Although I do think that Guardian by him was not very good, just because it's not going to end up doing much for him. Yeah, we might have a comeback opportunity here, even though this looks really bad, because I think we can go Evo Knight, and then we can go for a Giant, and this might actually be decent, potentially. We are going to need to arrow this here, though. Hopefully we are able to kill the Fisherman. No, we do not. That is pretty unfortunate. It does go down. There we go. Let's see if we can get maybe a balloon to the tower here. Nah, he's going to Void, so that's likely going to be stopped right in its tracks. Let's see. Let's go for a Night Witch like this. Okay, nice. We get another splash on the tower. So it's looking more and more like we probably are going to be able to get his tower if things end up going okay here. We're going to get a Giant going, and then I think, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this, honestly. It's going to be, yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, there we go. So Giant ends up taking the tower. So it's looking better. It's looking better, but our King Tower is quite low, I must say. So good thing is he didn't end up voiding the King Tower. It just ended up... Okay, we're going to Night Witch this lane, because I assume he's going to want to go for the King Tower. I'd be a little surprised if... Okay, what I actually kind of want to do is kind of go in for his king, because he decided to set up all that in the other lane. Giant Loon in the pocket's very good, but you don't always have an opportunity to do that. The nice thing is the Little Prince is going to get taken out, so we kind of split up his push, which is solid. We're going to go for a Wizard here, and that's going in the other lane, which is not really what I wanted. Let's see, this might be a good arrow opportunity for us here. He's going to end up going in for a Giant. Let's just get a Fisherman going here. It's just going to help defend, I think. Let's see. That is on the King Tower, though, which is already really low. We're going to need to get a Knight going here for sure. Okay, nice. We're going to be able to hopefully deal with that Evo Wizard. Knight is going to get melted. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what we're going to do here. We're probably going to go Night Witch. The nice thing is he doesn't really have a great way of taking out our King Tower. He has to get a Giant on it, is what I'm saying. He can't really spell cycle. Okay, he just messed up. He voided nothing. That's really good, actually, and that is good for us as well. We're going to try to get a Giant Loon in the pocket here. I think it's for sure our best play. We're going to try to void that Wizard. It's going to go down. The Balloon is going to make it. Gets one shot, I believe. Yeah, it was only one. I mean, that's better than none, that's for sure. We're going to get a Knight going here. He's going to have a Night Witch, so we got to be careful at this point. And then he goes in for his Evolved Wizard as well. Maybe void this here. And then I want to try to go Giant Loon in the pocket. That might be decent. We've got to watch out here, though, for his, that giant. Can we get a fisherman to pull it, please? The balloon got a shot. Got death damage. If the void comes in... Oh my gosh. Woo! That was a nice comeback. I thought I was going to lose that so many times that game, but we didn't give up, and we ended up winning. Wow. All right, so we're in our next game here. We got Knight in our starting hand. We could probably just go ahead and start with Knight in the back. That should be a pretty decent starting play. And he's going to go for an Inferno Drag. So we're going to go ahead and Giant in the opposite lane because we don't really want to play into that. I mean, I could have gone Night Witch, but he didn't play anything else yet, so I think it's the better play. And then from there, we'll see what he wants to do. Wow, a Mega Knight. I was not expecting that. So let's just Fisherman that Mega Knight, and then we're going to want to go for a Void on top of the Inferno Drag, and then we're going to be fine here on defense. That's going to get wiped out, and then we have a Giant push coming in the opposite lane. Fisherman should be able to pull that Guardian, and then we'll go in for a Knight here. We have the Wizard coming in with the Knight, and that's going to kill his Knight and force a Barbara out of him. So pretty decent start, I would say, because we got some damage on top of his tower, and we're fine elixir-wise compared to him. So yeah, can't really complain with the start. We can't really go in with our Balloon because he has his Inferno Dragon cycle, and I'm going to definitely need a Void to take that out ideally. So we'll just set up a Night Witch in the back and then see how he chooses to respond. Maybe he's got another flying card or some other, I don't know. We'll see what he's got, I guess. Let's go for a Giant here, and then maybe if we could get a Void on the Inferno Drag, it would be good. I don't know if he's going to try to block it, but yeah, he actually is. He's going to go for a Ram Rider. That's okay, though, because that's a 5 elixir card just to counter a 3 elixir card, so that's kind of decent value for me in that sense. Let's go for an Evo Knight in front of this. Wait, is that going to go in front? I can't even tell. No, it didn't even go in front. That's actually really annoying. That kind of sucks. I mean, to be fair, he probably would have still been able to defend it, but I don't know. I think it would have forced a Mega Knight out of him, which is kind of what I was going for there, and because of that, that allowed him to just defend with a Knight. I don't even know how I messed up such a simple interaction, but it happens sometimes, I guess. So he's got Zap as his other spell besides the poison, so let's see here. We can just go in for an Evo Wizard. Unfortunately, it did walk into the poison. That honestly really sucks. And the Void isn't going to end up taking that little P out, so that's not good either. Let's just do that, and then we'll go in for a Night Witch. I think we'll just play kind of passively. Him having Ram Rider is a bit problematic for our... Oh my gosh, he keeps getting so lucky with those poisons. Because I keep on, like... Okay, well, the Void clutched up there. We gotta try to distract that Inferno Drag. I should have kited in the other lane. Let's just go Night Witch here. We need to get the bats spawning, please. Nice, because I didn't want that to lock on the Night Witch itself, so that way it stays alive longer, which is good, of course. Let's just go for an Evo Wizard up here, and then see what he chooses to do. He's going to go Mega Knight. I'm honestly okay with that. Let's just go for a Void on the Little Prince. He won't be able to protect that, and that's fine. We're just kind of playing a bit passively here, and he's going to go Inferno Drag, so you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go in for a Giant, and then a Knight in the other lane, and then let's go in for a Balloon now as well, and then see what he chooses to do. He's probably gonna want to go Ram Rider. Let's see. Yeah, he is, which is fine because he had to spend so much. And then we go in for a Fisherman here to pull that. And I think, okay, he went in for an Evo Zap, which kind of sucks. But we're also, I don't know how that Little Prince locked on the tower. That is very strange. I don't know how that happened. I thought for sure it would have been on the Fisherman. That's a bit unlucky. I guess we're going to go Giant in the other lane here with the Balloon. And then, let's see, maybe Fisherman, the Ram Rider. Got a Knight going there. I think, yeah, he's got he just has too many air counters. He has, like, an Inferno Drag, a Ram Rider, and then even the poison. Like, he's just got quite a lot. Okay, he does that. He's probably going to poison for sure. Yeah, there's the poison. Gonna get that coming in later. Then we Void on the Little Prince, maybe. Get another Giant going here. Is the Balloon going to outrange the Inferno Drag? No, it doesn't, but look at this coming in here. Wait, Evo Knight on the tower. Wait, the Giant, the Giant! And the Wizard as well, forget one shot. Oh my gosh, how did I win that? Oh my gosh, I swear he had, like, the hardest counter because he had just all the air counters in the world, and somehow we were still able to slip a balloon through at the end. That was insane. I think with that, we'll end the video. Those two games were both just pretty insane. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. Give Giant Loon a try. It's really fun, and you can use credit code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game.